9,000 profit this month will go to paying off my car, getting the title, and selling it. To pay off the rest of the car, but then they're going to sell to pay off the rest profit from her fiance's business.
Good morning, y'all. Today is a 20-minute jog day. I woke up at 5 so I could edit, as you saw, because it's just a busy week. A week before vacation, which is very exciting, and I'm very grateful. But I'm just like having to do a lot. I have to film a lot. I've already filmed actually quite a bit over the weekend and even yesterday, but I still have like 2 videos. Well, I have to film Transfer Tuesday today, and then later on this week a couple more videos because I need to like pre-edit so that I can schedule for the week that I'm out. It's now 6:51 and today's a 20-minute jogging day. It's like the last thing I want to do right now, but it's alright. Alright, I'm already a mile in, over 10 minutes in, and I've been documenting this jogging journey in my videos, but I think I'm uploading backwards. The reason I have been jogging lately is because I'm not a big runner. I used to really like it, but it's okay. But I need to practice because I'm running a 5K in September. So every 2 days, every other day, I am jogging and increasing the amount of time that I jog by 2 minutes. So that's where the random 20 comes in. I've been choosing to do this in the morning. Hey, I've been choosing to do this in the morning so I can get out the way. Feels pretty good anyway to like wake up and do this. Alright, I'm out of breath. Alright, 20 minutes done altogether. I did walk for the first bit, like 3 minutes, but I ran 20, like walked 3, jogged 20, and now I'm gonna walk home. But so far it's been like 1.8 miles. The 5K is obviously a little over 3 miles, but really I just want to practice my endurance, you know, like get my endurance up, my stamina up in regards to jogging. So that's the point of doing this, because if I go and just I'll be able to do it. Like I've done that before where I've run a 5K after not jogging for like months, and I was fine. It just hurts a lot and I don't get like the greatest time, but it's not that important. Alright, time to go home. We're gonna make a quick little protein shake. I figured for this vlog I'm also gonna show y'all what I ate today. First of all, almond milk, specifically this one, because there's only a few ingredients and it tastes really good. At some point in my life, I'm just gonna make my own almond milk, but that will be when I, am not working a full-time corporate job. Now, I hate this protein, so I do as little of milk as I can. I probably need to do more. That's like 6 ounces. Let me do like 7. I'm disgusted to even think about drinking this right now. But, alright, we're gonna put creatine. I'll have this linked below. This is unflavored. Creatine with milk is a little weird to think about, but that's not the problem. I'm gonna weigh this out. So this is the 4 Sigmatic plant-based protein in chocolate. I'm gonna do 40 grams of this. I just need to finish it, Like if y'all know me, y'all know that I like to experiment with proteins, but I always hate them. Like there's just no good vegan proteins. I like Owen, the brand Owen, but I've talked about in recent videos, I'm trying to like avoid natural flavors and avoid gums, any additives in my food. It wasn't so bad. Tastes a little better this morning. Also, since I'm wearing this shirt, definitely sending thoughts, and I mean, I'm just sad about the whole situation in Hawaii, specifically Lahaina. I mean, obviously, several areas of Hawaii, but we went there, you know, we went to Maui last year and Lahaina, and that's where I got this shirt, and it's like really sad to see all the video footage and photos because it's like a small town and all destroyed. Like we stayed right in there, so I'm assuming like the place we stayed is down. I'm not sure how to like find out. I haven't seen any updates anyway. Like I'd check in here and there. This morning I was looking to see if like the pie shop was still up, and it is. We didn't go there, but I wanted to just see like how far the like damage has gone. That's not in Lahaina. It's like further down in Maui. I was looking at like the grocery shop that we went to and like the outlets and stuff, and it says like temporarily closed. So I can't tell if they're like still standing or I think it's just because of like electricity loss. But I know, yeah, and it's just really sad. So before we get into my day, I want to give a thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more accessible and more affordable. And this is really important because it can be hard for many people to find a therapist, especially depending on your location. But BetterHelp is a platform that makes this so much easier. It makes the therapist searching process so much easier. So you will fill out a questionnaire, and then within a few days, they will match you to a therapist, and you can select. So if you have any mental health issues, depression, anxiety, anything like that, or even if you just are, you know, going through something and you just want to talk about something with a professional, then BetterHelp is a great option. This is actually the platform that I used a couple of years ago when I was going through a really tough time. If you go back to my videos in 2021, you'll actually hear me talk about going to therapy pretty frequently. I met with a BetterHelp therapist for about 8 weeks, and that was because I was having major health issues and I was just so down. It was definitely the lowest point in my life, and I was having a hard time. And at that time, I really wanted to just be able to vent to somebody, to just talk to somebody about how I was feeling, the thoughts that I was having, and they just be completely removed from my life. So one, they're a professional person, but also they don't know who I am. I'm not going to like constantly be a negative in their life because I didn't want to, you know, talk about this with the people around me because that can bring them down. The other great thing is that you can switch your therapist at any time. So if you're finding that the first person you sign up with is not a great match for you, that is okay. That is actually really normal when you're going through the process. And that's what I did. With the first therapist that I spoke with, I think I had a couple of sessions with her, and then I found it wasn't a great fit. So I moved on to somebody else. And making that switch doesn't cost you anything extra. You don't have to worry about insurance stuff or who's in your network, that sort of thing. It's just all within the platform. So yeah, if you are having a hard time finding a therapist, or you have been thinking about it and want an affordable option, then be sure to visit my link, betterhelp.com/Layla. And through that link, you can get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. Thank you again to BetterHelp for supporting my channel. Okay. Here we are. It's 8:30, logging on to work. I've got my water. And then made my coffee. Per usual, I'm drinking Grounds and Hounds, which I can link down below. You really can't go wrong with any of their coffees, but this one I think is the Rescue Roast. All right. I always start my day by checking any slacks that I have. Usually there's not much. I log into Salesforce for our company. I do check my email, of course. I don't have anything. I had some junk in there, got rid of it. And now I can get started. Alright, it's about to be 9:45, which is meeting number 1. Put my phone on silent. This stand-up, we do a stand-up every morning, and it's just 15 minutes. Currently my team is 12 people, which is actually quite a lot. When I first joined my company, it was like just a handful of people on the call, like 6 maybe, but that has since doubled just how like we shifted things around. So yeah, we all give a quick little update for what we plan on doing for the day. Yep. Today I have about 4 hours of meetings, including the internal CPQ training. I did ping Kent to see if he can pass over screenshots and descriptions of... Okay, I am eating strawberries and grapes. This week I'm really just eating like 2 meals in the day, and then for breakfast y'all saw that I had like the protein shake, and then I'm having some fruit. So technically both of those could like kind of count as meals, so it's not really like intermittent fasting or anything. But I just find it easier to eat less meals, because otherwise I end up having like too many calories in the day or like too many carbs. So I don't know, I'm going forward, I really want to focus on increasing my protein, but not my carbs. It's just so much easier to have an idea of 2 meals as well. So like my lunch, you'll see it's going to be oatmeal, and then dinner is what I always eat, the rice, greens, and tofu. Okay, I have a call. It's now 10:30. Meeting number 2. This is just like an internal stand-up for a client.
Hey.
Hello.
That way they don't need to worry about any of their like email links.
Okay. Meeting number 3. It's 11:30. This one is an hour with the client. I'm not going to film anything because I'm just here. I remember we went over that, but I guess I was thinking you did that in full, but I forgot we put it in pre-prod as well. Okay, meeting is over. Very quickly, I'm going to film Transfer Tuesday. I'm on my lunch break. It's 12:30. And then I'll make food. This hasn't been working. You'll see this? No, it's just out. Oh, it's on. See, I don't know what's going on with it. I think the bulb, I don't know. I emailed them for a new bulb, but they haven't responded. Quick little Transfer Tuesday. This should take me like less than, oh my goodness, this should take me less than 15 minutes to film. And then I'm gonna make lunch and I'll show y'all. Here's my usual setup. This is a little close. Put that over there. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Made my lunch of oatmeal. The same one that I had recently shared, but this time, well, over this week and last week, I purchased chia seeds and ground flax seeds and have been adding 10 grams of each to my oatmeal. I cook it with it. Oh, I meant to add a Brazil nut. I've been eating 1 Brazil nut a day because it gets you your daily dose of selenium, and there's just so many benefits to a single Brazil nut per day. If you want to like look it up, it helps you to like focus, it helps your brain or something, and then your full amount of selenium that you need. So yeah, I just eat 1 a day. Probably gonna watch a quick YouTube video, and then it's just gonna be like a 10-minute eating break. Then I gotta get back to work. Oh, OJ, orange juice as well. This is just like organic orange juice, nothing added to it. It's so good. No pulp. Another meeting. I just got off of, it's like a training session. Oh, she started it. Yeah, it was like a training session, and that was an hour long, and now an internal meeting. And then there's one more left today, and it's an hour long. I'm trying to like change up the angle that I film these clips in, because I'm sorry, this is so boring, but this is my life. This is working from home and just working at a computer. So here's my next little snack. I'm having that Brazil nut I mentioned, and then I weighed out 28 grams of cashews, and then I have 2 dates. I should be able to make it to the gym today. It's just gonna be a little bit later. I have a client call at 5 p.m. and this is like my personal finance client, so not related to my full-time job. And I expect that to be at the most an hour and a half, but I don't think it'll even be that long. So because that's kind of far off and I'm eating this right now, I'll probably have another little snack before I go to the gym. But there we go. And like I said, I have one more meeting today. That is in 15 minutes from 4 to 5 p.m. I just got off a client call. Like I said, my personal client, not for work. And that went well. It was like an hour and a half. I wanted to give a quick update on Mirror Dry. I'm about to go to the gym. I want to work out a little bit. Oh shoot, I just brushed my teeth and I meant to eat a snack. That's fine. I'll tough it out. I'll be fine. I think it'll be a quick workout, like 45 minutes, because I just have a lot to do. Yeah, I just have a lot to do. And I don't like going to the gym this late. It's like past 6:30 now. But it's fine. I'm not gonna be able to go to the gym all of next week since we are traveling. So I shall go this week. But wanted to give an update on my underarms from my Mirror Dry treatment. They are no longer really swollen. They are lumpy. Like if you touch, you can't really tell just by looking at them. This one still has some lumps. This one does as well. And this one has some pretty intense banding going on, unfortunately. So the best way that I would describe banding for you to like understand what this feels like, because you can't really see it, but I can feel it. Like it feels like this. Oh, that's gross. It feels like that, but in my armpit, and it feels tight. Like it hurts when I stretch backwards. Like I can go backwards, but not comfortably. Like this feels like too much of a stretch to where I would hurt myself. So I just have to be careful with movements. It still hurts a little bit when I'm sleeping on this side. So what I've just been doing is making sure I get some movement in it. First of all, going to the gym and all of that in general helps, but I've been like massaging as well. So just like applying pressure to the area, specifically in the shower. I'm like massaging the area and trying to get that to go away. So hopefully within the next few weeks that's resolved. But otherwise, no major bruising anymore. I actually didn't bruise as bad this time. And I would say my sweat is, like when I work out, I sweat. That's fine. I don't care about that. But for the most part, it has reduced a lot. Like I would say at least 80%, more so in my left armpit. But I still kind of have to wait and see how things go as I like heal, I guess. So, because you truly don't see, I think it takes like 6 months for you to see like the true effects, maybe even longer. I don't know. But I'm happy with it so far, and it's nice to, of course, be active again and back in the gym. I'm going to do upper body today, so I can't do some movements, but I'm going to put a shirt on now. I'm at the gym, and it's going to be hard for y'all to tell, but like it's almost 7 o'clock, and it's still just as crowded as if I was coming here at 5 or 5:30. So that's frustrating. I would say this is like even more crowded which is upsetting. You can't tell because I'm in the back. If you can't see, I'm like really far from the entrance. So, also it was a mistake not to eat the bar. Like, I'm so hungry. My dinner. There was no broccolini at the grocery store, so I had to get asparagus. There wasn't even broccoli. Well, there was an organic broccoli. Tofu, rice. I really miss having like a sriracha on here or a pico, but I just cannot tolerate spicy without my stomach hurting. Still editing, but post dinner apple. This is a Honey Crisp, organic Honey Crisp. They are so good. Okay, I'm now uploading my video. Came upstairs, and I'm about to eat this. Final thing of the day. I love these so much. They are not that clean, I will say, but they're just so good, and I wanted them, so I got a few this week. 12 grams of protein, obviously vegan. They're just so yummy. They're sweet and salty if you're into that. Definitely recommend. If I ever go to the movie theater, which is pretty rare, I get this along with like, what are those gummies? Why can't I think of them? Those like healthy gummies, you know, with a bunch of fiber in them. They make my stomach hurt, so. But yeah, it's like candy plus chocolate. It's perfect. Alright, well, I'm now in bed, clearly. Got my video up. I was editing my other video. I have so many videos to edit, y'all. Like 7. Just a lot going on. And then I paid for parking. I booked our parking at the airport because we're gonna drive to the airport and stay there. I was finding directions from like the rental car place in Costa Rica to our Airbnb, and then on the way back, because we're like printing them out just in case. We're gonna get a SIM card, but we just want to, you know, be on the safe side because it's like a 5-hour drive from the airport to where we're staying. But anywho, that's my day. I am really tired considering I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm not sure how I made it through without a nap, but I'm going to read for a little bit. Lately I've been reading, actually last night I read 3 chapters, but each night I've been reading like 1. This book is alright, but I'm just confused about what the hype was about. I don't know. It's not as good as I was anticipating. I'm halfway, well, not even halfway through, but I guess I was just expecting this to be like a huge page turner, and I don't really feel that way. Does it get better? It's fine. It's a good book, but I really want to read a Colleen Hoover. Like, I need to find one of hers that I haven't read because I miss her style of writing. It is just phenomenal. But anywho, gonna read this, go to bed. Sebastian has to go to work. That's his head right there. He has to go to work tomorrow, so he's gonna wake up early. I'm probably gonna wake up early as well. But yeah, thank you for joining me on my day. I will be vlogging Costa Rica, but I'm not sure when I'll get that up, so we'll just see about that. But I'm excited. Not many people watch my travel videos, but I like them to have for memories, so should be good. And I'm just so looking forward to relaxing. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.